Hey, what's up everyone? This is Guts and Gloria back again to bring you another video. This time, I will be doing a review for Riverdale Season 2, Episode 2. I forgot the name. Well, but the name doesn't matter. We're going on with this. Something. Just so you know, this might be a 3-part review, because a lot of shit happened this episode. A lot of shit. This might be my favorite Riverdale episode so far. There was a lot of references, a lot of just crazy shit happening. So yeah, it might be a 2-part video, just letting you know off the bat. So we start out, Jughead walks into Pop's, and turns out that they took the shop, someone spray painted like Death Diner on the side, because you know Fred got shot in there and all that. So people are taking this to like the next level, and Pops is about to lose the place because people are not coming because of the death and stuff. They're scared, and Alice, of course, being Alice, is posting it everywhere because you know how Alice is. She's a bitch. So Jughead's kind of upset about that, but Jughead's also dealing with other shit. Jughead is dealing with his dad, who might be getting 40 years, and then his lawyer's like, well, there's no way around this. So Jughead's trying every way to help his dad. He goes to the Southside Serpents, and he's like, guys, which I love this, he's like, guys, how about we break my dad out of prison? I mean, break my dad out of jail and take him up to Canada. And I'm like, what the fuck? Riverdale, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, oh crap, Riverdale. It's getting a little edgy in Riverdale. I'm like, Jughead, holy crap. And the Serpents, who are the gang members, the member of the Serpents is like, Jughead, no. We cannot go around. I like your dad. Your dad's cool, I like your dad. We can't go around busting him out of jail. He had to explain that to Jughead, which Jughead's getting very dark here. Jughead's just, I don't know, everybody seemed very dark this episode. Everybody. Like, Archie's going crazy. Archie is seeing things. I'm gonna touch on that. He's like, he thinks he's seeing the guy that killed his dad. He keeps seeing him everywhere. And he's just like over anxiety. He's worried. He almost killed Jughead with a baseball bat. That happened too. He like almost hit Jughead with a baseball bat. He tackled Reggie, but Reggie had that coming. And we'll stop more on that later. But yeah, crazy shit is happening. So when the Serpent said he couldn't break Jughead's dad out of prison, he referred him to a lawyer called Penny Peabody, which is played by, I believe, Britt Morgan. I believe that's her name. I don't know. I know the actress. I'm not just sure with the name, but which I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this actress. She's been in some other things. I really like playing characters. She was in the series True Blood. She played Debbie Pelt, which that was a very interesting character that I hated very much and wanted to die. And it was just, she was good in that. She also recently played Livewire and Supergirl, which she might be going back and forth between Riverdale and Supergirl. I don't know. But yeah, and Livewire is like one of the best villains Supergirl has. So hopefully she can do a couple more things on Supergirl, you know, because I don't think they can afford to lose Livewire. I don't think they can afford that. She's like the only, unless they bring back Silver Banshee or make some other villains interesting, they could do that, but I don't know, Livewire's like one of their best villains. But off of Supergirl, back to this, so she's playing this character that's like a lawyer for the Serpents. She like helps them out. So she's saying, Jughead walks in and he's like, hey, can you help me? And she's like, okay, here's what you gotta do. Well, first of all, I've seen a lot of cases, there's no really out for this one, because his dad did a lot of bad shit. Yeah, he didn't kill the person, but he did do a lot of bad shit. So, where was I? Fuck. Okay, no, I'm back to where I was. So yeah, so she's like, if you can get the family to plead for you to plead that they forgive him and stuff, then maybe, just maybe, you could get a reduced sentence. And then Jughead's like, okay. And then Jughead's like, do I pay you or anything? And she's like, no. She's like, this is a favor. I do this. She's like, we're friends. This is a favor. I do this for you. You do something for me in the future, which is interesting. I think Jughead's gonna find himself in a lot of trouble because Jughead's just been doing crazy shit, and he's just been trying to do stuff that he shouldn't be doing. He went over to the dark side, like FP said. His dad said that Jughead would try to go over to the dark side. Jughead is officially over on the dark side. Maybe Betty might be able to pull him back. I don't know. But Betty seems to be leaning towards the dark side as well. So we'll find out what's going on there. Because Jughead just wants his dad to get out. Because he knows his dad tried to be better before he got put in jail. And he wants his dad to get out. So he's trying his best. He even went up to the mayor to try to convince the mayor. But the mayor's like, no. And then Jughead like yelled at her, and he's like, today's the day you turned your back on Pops' place and my dad, because they're trying to say Pops' place the whole episode too, because Pops loses his place. Someone anonymously bought it, and they're trying to figure out who bought it. Veronica thinks it's Hiram, because you know Hiram's a sneaky bitch. Even when he was in jail, he did a lot of stuff like that. So she goes and confronts Hiram, and Hiram's like, no, I didn't buy it. And then Veronica pulls out the letter that Hiram wrote to her, saying that he would threaten her mother if she didn't testify to get him out. So, and handed that to Hermione, and Hermione read it, and then Hermione's like, I wrote this, which I was like, what? And apparently Hermione said she wrote the letter so that Veronica would testify to get Hiram out, because she knew that at that time Veronica was mad at Hiram and that she probably wouldn't testify. But as it turns out, in the end, Hiram did write that letter, and Hermione was just covering for Hiram. So yeah. Also, we got to see more of Asian Dude Bro Reggie after he been recasted, so we got to see new Asian Dude Bro Reggie, and he's pretty good. I kind of missed the old Reggie, but you know, this one's still cool too. And the first time we see him, he's selling drugs in the school. He's selling drugs to Midge and Moose. Yeah. Well, in our Archie remake, there are drugs. You want to know the most significant drug? Jingle Jangle. That's the hot shit in Riverdale. Is that Jingle Jangle? You want to get some of that Jingle Jangle? Anyways, yeah. And apparently, how you do it is you sip it out of a straw. Yeah, real rebelling. That's how they do their Jingle Jangle. They like sip it out of a straw. Yeah, Riverdale's a really crazy place. Riverdale crazy. They be doing that Jingle Jangle. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about the Jingle Jangle. I'm sorry. That just cracked me up. That just cracked me up so hard when he's like, yeah, I got some Jingle Jangle. You want some of that Jingle Jangle? And I'm just like, oh my god. Anyways, so yeah, Reggie's selling drugs. And then he approaches Archie in the hallway, and they're talking, and then Archie's like, do you have anything that could help me stay up? Because Archie wants to stay up to protect his dad from the guy that shot him, because he's still out there and he doesn't know if he might return or anything. And then Reggie's like, I can give you some of that. So yeah, Reggie's selling drugs to Archie, and then Archie's just, like I said, he's going fucking nuts. When he hears about the murder of Miss Grundy, who he used to have a relationship with, because last season they were doing the boo ha ha, you know what they were doing. They were getting some bow chicka wow wow during music lessons. She was teaching them how to play the cello, but she was doing a little more than playing the cello. She was playing something else. Oh my gosh. So yeah, he finds out she is dead, and it turns out the murder weapon may have been the gift that Archie gave her before she left. So Archie's like, crap, someone tried to kill my dad, now Miss Grundy's dead. And he finds out because he asked Alice to hit up her coroner guy to get information to figure out about the autopsy. So she goes and does that, and they figure out it was a crime of passion, that someone wanted her to feel pain when she was dying. So this ain't just a random murder. This is something personal. So Archie's like, someone tried to kill my dad, and now someone killed Miss Grundy. They're targeting people around me. And then Archie's just losing it. Archie's not sleeping. He's just, like I said, he's seeing things. He's holding this bat all the time. And then Jughead goes to come in the house, and he almost kills Jughead, like I said earlier. And then Jughead's like, no, dude, no, don't kill me, please. Don't go neeking on me. Don't go neeking on me. He didn't say it, but yeah. And then he drops a reference, that best reference ever. He's like, you look like one of the Dream Warriors from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. My favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Love that movie. That's like my favorite Freddy movie of all time. And they gave it a reference there. I love it. Especially it's around Halloween season. Nightmare on Elm Street, I just love that reference. And Jughead was the one to drop it. Jughead dropping all the references. And there's another reference in this which I find very, very interesting. So yeah, I'll get into that later when we get to that. So yeah. So we also found out that was it Valerie or what's her name? Josie from the Pussycats joined the River Vixens. She joined the cheerleading squad. So she's with Cheryl in the cheerleading squad, and Cheryl apparently took back the cheerleading squad from Veronica. I don't know when Veronica ever took it. I don't remember that part, so I don't know. But yeah, Cheryl apparently took it back. But even Cheryl said, when was it ever yours? So I don't know. So yeah, shit isn't real. And we find out in the end when they're in the court case that, oh wait, I'm skipping ahead, sorry guys. So yeah, like I said earlier, Jughead needs the family to testify. And that is the Blossoms, that's Cheryl and her mother. Or at least one of them, Cheryl or her mother. So they go to Cheryl's house, and Cheryl opens the door, and she's like, oh, look, Hobo, and Bride of Hobo. Which, Cheryl's always saying some funny shit. So, Jughead and Betty are sitting there in the house, and they're like, could you please do this for Jughead's dad? Could you please testify? And Cheryl's like, I just want to put this all behind me. I don't want a walking reminder of what happened. So, could you not? So I'm not gonna do this. And Cheryl's mom's just like, no, I hope he rots in hell. I hope he gets the electric chair. Cheryl's mom's definitely a no-go on it. So we have, hopefully I'm not missing anything here. We have so yeah, Cheryl, neither of them want to do it. So Jughead and Betty walk out, and then Jughead's all like, shit, no, I need to get my dad out. He's like, and he's saying, I would extort them, I would do anything I need to do, blackmail, I would threaten them, but you know, they're literally a widow and an orphan, so I'm not gonna do